Somebody turn on the AC, because it's Angel Caruso.
Hello and welcome back. Today I'm here to talk about why Star Trek The Next Generation is the most special of all the Star Treks to me.
Mr. Worf, dispatch your subs.
And to a lot of people that I know. I don't know anybody that has a bad word to say about Star Trek The Next Generation. As a child, I couldn't stand it. I found it boring. That's not Star Wars. That's what I always thought to it. I thought, this is boring. They're all dressed in these colourful costumes and they don't really do anything. I wanted to see lightsabers, not phasers, so I didn't really care. I watched them, but I didn't care. And then it wasn't until the 90s that I was haunted by the theme of Star Trek that I started to pick up on it, and my best friend at the time was really into Star Trek, and Star Trek The Undiscovered Country was the first of the Star Trek movies that I went to see. And then I saw Star Trek Generations, and I knew the familiarity of Picard because of the TV show, so I thought, I'm gravitating more toward this guy. And then I saw First Contact, and then it was like, this is pretty decent, and I loved it. So I started to watch Star Trek, and Deep Space Nine was going on at the time, and then I think Voyager was on its way. But the only one that I could gravitate towards was The Next Generation. I don't know if it's the ensemble of cast, I don't know if it's the way it's filmed, or if it's because it's episodic rather than a continuation. You can just pick it up and drop it at any time you want, really. It gives me a homely, warm feel when I see it. The sound of the ship, always in the background, it's just perfect. Are there a lot of shitty episodes? For sure there is. Is season 1 a chore to get through? Absolutely. But overall, the dynamic, the arc between Picard and Data, the only character that I cannot stand is Worf. I get nothing from Worf, and it's not because of the actor. I actually think he does a wonderful job. It's what they do with his character. My friend said to me, he's like a wild animal that is a nuisance. And it's kind of true. That is how they're treated, the Klingons. So when they bring the Borg into Star Trek The Next Generation, that is where you can really sink your teeth into some sort of threat that is more intelligent than the human race, because the Klingons always seem to be stupid, but the Borg don't. And it's that. I think the introduction of Whoopi Goldberg as Guinan was a phenomenal casting choice. She is the counsellor of everybody, even though that's not her role. She does a better job of counselling than Deanna Troi, in my opinion. And she has more value than Deanna Troi, because she usually comes up with the right decision and the right answer for people because of her wisdom. She doesn't need to feel her wisdom of her age. She's learned the tropes of life, and she can see people's tics, and she knows how things pan out. So for me, Guinan is a phenomenal casting choice. It's hard to diss this show, but there are bad episodes, and I'll accept them too, because the entire journey from start to finish, including Star Trek Picard Season 3. So if you take all of Star Trek The Next Generation and watch Season 3 of Star Trek Picard and the movies, except for Insurrection, then you're going to have a great time. So I just wanted to say that about Star Trek The Next Generation. I think it's the best of all. And then I would say it was the original series. And then, I don't know what comes next. What would you put next? Because I found it very difficult. I do love Strange New Worlds, but I've not watched Season 2 yet, so I can't love it that much. It's too woke for me, Strange New Worlds. Do I want more of TNG? Yes. I would do anything to have that sort of quality cast brought back to screens for a bit of homely viewing. And not just 10 episodes. I would do 22 like they used to. And yes, you're going to get some filler episodes. So what? It's part of the fun. And I'm just going to leave that there.
Somebody turn on the AC, because it's Angel Caruso.